Hi everyone, welcome to Havila Mathematics class. We are going to solve a very exciting mathematics problem, and I'd like you to pick your pen and paper and let's do it together. If x is equal to square root of x raised to power x, find x. This is the solution. Given that x is equal to square root of x raised to power square root of x, we have that x is equal to, wherever we see square root, we write that expression as power half. The square root of x means x raised to power half. The whole of this all raised to another square root of x, which is x raised to power half. There is a law of indices that says a raised to power m all raised to power n is equal to a raised to power m times n. We are going to use this law on this. If we do that, we'll now have x equal to, remember in bracket we have x raised to power half, this expression in bracket. Now the whole of this is raised to power x raised to power half. This is equal to x raised to power half. The law I was talking about, we will now multiply this power half by x raised to power half. So we have x equal to x raised to half times x raised to power half is the same thing as half x power half. At this point, we can take the log on both sides. But before we continue, I'd like you to subscribe to my video if you're enjoying it, so that you can be receiving notifications whenever my videos come out. So we now continue to say log nx. This is natural log, but we can actually decide to use log to base 10. We can now say log x is equal to log x raised to power half of x raised to power half. This becomes log x is equal to, what we can now do, since this is power or exponent or an index, we can take it to the left hand side. This becomes half x raised to power half log x. That means we have employed a law of log that says log x raised to power y is equal to y times log x. That is what we've done here. This is a power, we take it to the back of it. So we now have log x is equal to half x raised to power half log x. And this will now give us log x minus half x raised to power half log x equal to 0. By taking this expression on the right hand side to the left hand side means that we have nothing left on the right hand side. That's why we have that as 0. So we continue. We have log x here, we also have log x here. So we factored that out. We have log x into 1, because 1 times log x will give us log x, minus half of x raised to power half. This is equal to 0. Again, if you multiply log x by this is what you will have. So we have two situations, that one, log x is equal to 0, or 1 minus half of x raised to power half is equal to 0. In the first case, log x equal to 0 means that x is equal to 1. Secondly, that's the second case now, 1 minus half x raised to power half is equal to 0 means that minus half x raised to power half is equal to minus 1, or half x raised to power half is equal to 1. If I multiply the left hand side by 2, I will have x raised to power half. I do the same thing to the right hand side. Multiply the right hand side by 2, I will have 2. Meaning that x raised to power half is equal to 2. But we are looking for x. So if x raised to power half is equal to 2, how do I get x? It means that to get rid of this power of half, I multiply the whole thing to the power of 2. That is, I take a power of 2 to be able to remove this power of half. And because I've squared the left hand side, I also square the right hand side. We can see from here that the 2 will cancel, and we have x is equal to 2 raised to power 2 is 4. So this is the solution to that problem. If you enjoy my videos, I'd like you to keep watching for them. I appreciate you and expect to see you in another class.